Hey guys, just a quick video. I'm going to be starting the terraced houses kit. Got it all laid out in front of me. So we will be back in a sec and see how far I've got on the next stage. So back in a bit. So we're back. Excuse me. As I said, we're back. So one thing I have noticed with this kit, and it seems to be a regular pattern with some of the Metcalfe kits, is the choice of colouring of curtains. Now, doing a few of these packs, I think there was one of them that did have a slight variation, or not the same amount of colours or whatever, but this one just seems to have the same amount of colours going throughout. So I've done the blue and the green on the top there. I've used the blinds instead of putting curtains on the windows. I've used the blinds to cut out, or to blank out, sorry, on both sides there. Normally, blinds would be used in kitchens or bathrooms or whatever. But yeah, I just think it's a bit of an issue, not so much an issue, but it'd be nice to have different variations of curtains, as not people aren't going to have the same curtains throughout the house, the same there. So I've blanked out the bottom two windows. So I've got excuse me. So I've got three yellow ones left, two green there, three grey looking colours, and then these are supposed to be like a medium, a slight tinge of dark purple in them. But this is all I've got left. But then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows left. And when you've got 4 green, 3 and 3, it doesn't seem to. It's a bit annoying. So yeah, I'll have to might cut this blind in half and put it one on there, just to blank them out. So then yeah, I just think they could be a bit more creative with the kit and make a few more coloured curtains, because they do with the doors. There was white, red, green and blue, and obviously a cream coloured door that really I think would have been used for the back door, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I just think that they could do with a bit more creativity on the windows. So chomping through it, as you can see, slowly. We will be back within the next stage to find out how I've got on. So back in a sec. So we're back. As you can see, I've gone quite a stage beyond the last little section. I've put in the wall in, put it to its base, even put in the window edges, done the paving on the front, done a bit of a, I don't know if you can see it there, just a little bit of edging capping. One thing I did notice when I did the bakery kit is the door steps. I didn't put these down first and then put the door steps on top, which I've done on this one. So yeah, as I said on the last little bit about the curtains, I've sectioned this one off at the front being red but blue, with the blue door, green on the green door, and then just mixed and matched it on the back. But other than that, green door on that one, green door on that one, and then same on the other one too as well. So yeah, it's the stage I'm up to now is with the chimneys. I've already put one, if you focus, one stack on. I've put 2 on there when it wants to focus. Yes, no, there you go. I've put 2 on there, and you can focus. Yes, nope. Sorry guys, bear with me. There you go. There, one big one on there. Just so that it gives you thingy. So what I'm going to do is I will continue with doing these chimneys. I will try and do it with showing, yeah, right. So with these chimneys, I found the easiest way to do them is either use like a drill bit or an old paintbrush is what I've got here. Depending on the thickness you want to go, some of I think the one that's this one here, and if I can get it in shot, that one there, I did on this part of the brush. Obviously the thinner ones going down here. So for this one here, as this is a big one, I want two little ones either side. So if it'll focus, yes. I've noticed with these when you get these chimneys off the instructions, you have this little bit of a line. I've used that line to, if I can get it in shot for you guys, you might not be able to see this, but hopefully you can. Is I use it as a guide mark, so that little line would be inside, and then just roll it up. I'll get my glue. I'll put the glue on and then I'll show you. Just bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Yep, a bit too much glue. Right, I've got the glue on. So then all I do is just slowly roll. If you put enough glue on at the bottom there, sometimes, oh, it's not gone round level enough. Hang on guys, let's just, no, right, okay. Unfortunately that one's not gone level all the way around, but I'll trim it off. So yeah, as I was saying, that little, if I can get it to focus, yes, no, yeah. So that little bit there, use a stick. This little piece here, as I've used the dauber glue, if you use too much, when you're rolling it around, it will spread. But I always put a little bit of extra glue on the end here, just so it, like the amount I've put there is probably a bit too much, but once you've done it, that is the finished result. As you can see, I said that we'd gone not level, but to be fair, that's not really, it's not really a major issue, to be honest, because you're not, I've noticed on people's layouts, you don't really look at the chimneys, to be fair. You're looking at all the other bits of detail that are in and around. Right, so that one's stuck on. Right, so we'll go for the next one again. So this one, I think I'm actually going this side of the brush because it's slightly a little bit thinner. Just let me get it. That might be why, because it's not level on that part of the brush. Right, hang on, just let me pre-roll this and then. So yeah, I've been doing, while I've been making these kits, I've been watching or catching up on everyone else's videos, Tony Northeastern, Barnabas Junction, Valleybrook, and a few others, just to keep me, well, just to keep me going, really keep me, ew, no, not enough glue. Right, as I was saying, that there is way too much glue, but as I said, the purpose of this, when you're rolling it round, if I can just try and get it back so this one doesn't mock up this time. See, so as you, just seeing if that will, yeah, there you go. See, as it's rolling round, it pushes the glue round, but notice it's only glued on the top part here, and I'll have to put a dab of glue on the bottom one. There you go. So I put a little dab, and then just, it doesn't really matter, as you can see, the amount of glue that's come out. As long as you wipe away, you don't get no. And to be honest, I normally wear me rubbish painting trousers first, but I haven't today. So, and one thing as well, don't get it stuck on your brush or whatever you're using to. Right, so there's another one. We'll go the same. We'll do the last two the same as it's. So yeah, I'd like to thank some other new subscribers for joining in the channel. I will be doing a video on the channels that have joined me or have subscribed to me. You will be getting a mention. I'd like to say thank you to Barnum's Junction for the YouTube Tuesdays, which is where most of my subscribers have come from. Really enjoy the videos, and then the YouTube after party with Valley Brook as well with Stu. I think was it not this week, the other week, where he was playing some really old songs, some of which were when I was in school, which was a very long time ago. No, and this final one does not want to play ball. It's always the way. Right, is it glued? Slightly. Let's put a bit more in there. So yeah, tomorrow, well, as this is being filmed, I will be doing, well, as soon as this is posted, really, I will be doing the other bridge kit, as I've already done one, but I'll be doing it as a single. Single bridge. Nope. As I've already got the right, okay, well, looking at this already, I'll just move that out of the way. I've done this 3, and I've only got 2 spots, so looking at them, I don't know if you can see this, guys, but I do apologise if you can just see me thumb too much. But yeah, is it going to focus? Yes, no, no. Seems to focus on the distant bit, but not that bit. There you go. So as I said, that was the one that when I was doing, I didn't pay attention to doing, but it doesn't really matter, to be fair. As I said, you're not looking at the people's chimney skills or whatever, you're looking at to see what the other yeah, that's right. So that one's spare. That one can go on top of the bakery, as I know it's got a few there. I'll see that one. So yeah, it's I did the capping on the walls, on the roofs as well. The only ones that are the grey, which are these ones of these stones, are the railway cottages. I've done all the other buildings with this red brick looking colour. But yeah, other than that, it's a really good kit. I've got, as I said, some spare bits and bobs that I'll put into a drawer or tub, especially all the curtains. As you can see there's more green, although they're probably not going to show up green on the camera. Yeah, they look like a disgusting brownie colour, but they're all, most of them are green. I've got a few doors as well, and some windows, which, if I pick it up, put it the right way. See, it says to cut out. No, it doesn't want to. Put it down. There you go. See, it says to cut out. Use a brush. This is to cut out this section here, which at the time I was doing these, I'd have liked to have, but I couldn't find my crafting knife. So I just stuck with all the other ones. So yeah, this, when it's up on the layout and it's looking all in line, the bakery will be sat here. There'll be this one, and then if I get a few more terrace ones going along on the layout, I might have one like this one as it is, and then the next terraced house without these two porches, and then do it every other, so that one has, one hasn't, one has, one hasn't, type of thing, with these porched bay windows. So yeah, that was just I suppose, how to building the Metcalfe Terrace kits. I will be videoing when I can get it. I will be videoing doing this one tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Although doing this is taking me a month. Well, I'd say over 4 days of building, but it's taken me a month to do, with work and all of the stuff to do. So I'd have liked to have had it done quicker, but yeah, I don't want to, as I'm waiting for the loft to be boarded out, I don't really want to be chucking these kits out as fast as I can, as I'll have nothing to do then, while I'm waiting for the loft to be the loft to be boarded out and building the baseboards. So I'm taking my time with them. I've still got the retaining wall kits to do as well. I think I've got one pack that I haven't done and half a pack that I have started. The only thing with them is once you've done them and you glue them all together, they become flimsy. So I'm thinking of sticking them to a bit of, I don't know, either 1 or 2 mil ply or some wood, just to strengthen them, so that when on the layout, if you can imagine the retaining wall as in a loft where these are getting built for, which is what my layout is, but it'll be getting straightened out for the new extension. The railway will be lifted up off the baseboard, so the retaining wall will go along, and then the pieces of wood that I'll put either side, or just one side depending on where the railway will go. All I'll have to do then is put one support on the back every so often, and the board that's strengthening the retaining wall has lacked as a support basically, so it'll keep it all nice and level. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope this was helpful. As with these kits, Tony Northeastern, if you check out his channel, he's done a few Metcalfe buildings, and some of his videos of how to, he kit bashes quite a lot of things. Same with budget model railways as well. They show you on how to do things on a budget or within a budget. As we all know, the price of stuff lately is going up, which is putting many people off the hobby. It's certainly, unfortunately, that's the way things seem to be going around these days, but there's nothing we can, well, there is a thing we can do, just not go with the demand and see if they can lower their prices, but it's all well and good for now. But yeah, right, I'm waffling on, so I will leave it at that, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out them channels, Tony Northeastern and Budget Model Railways. And for you new subscribers, I will be doing a video shortly, either I think tomorrow actually, just before I build the bridge kit, just like a new subscriber shout out type thing. So for all you new guys, I have starred on my emails, all the new channel, all the new subscribers that have subscribed within, I'd say, the last month. All the other ones that are already subscribed, if you'd like to give me or if you'd like me to give your channel a shout out, I'd be more than happy to, as you know, we're all in the modelling community. And for those of you who are watching this, if you're not aware that there's a Facebook YouTube group community, which is really good. There's most of the big people on YouTube: Dean Park, Everard Junction, Lakeside, Graham, Barnabas, Valleybrook, Llandilo Junction, Penny Hill Junction, just to name a few. There's a map as well of I think Dave, I can't remember it, what his name is on it, but Dave, he's done a sheet of paper where there's the London Underground map, where everyone's channels are, but depicting of where your layout would be in regards to the UK, which is really good. I am currently at the minute trying to decide where my layout would be within regards to that. I am researching, shall we say, of where I should put my channel on that map, or I'd like my channel to be on that map. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Feel free to comment, like, and for new people, feel free to subscribe. And I shall see you in the next video, which, well, yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy. So thanks again. Bye, guys.